Hello everyone. So thank you so much for coming into session today and taking time out to learn this DSA sprint. We will start in a while. Let's just wait a couple of minutes for other folks to join in. Until then, you can ask the questions or interact or just let me know from which college you are or what you are looking forward in this whole month of DSA sprint in the month of the September, where Mr. Owen Saini, our mentor of the day, will conduct a different master classes on September, in whole September for you. So there's lots of project, course practice questions, and you can also earn the certificate once you complete this DSA sprint. So we will start in a couple of minutes, and until then, if you have any questions related to my ways, feel free to write it in the chat section.
One important question, Nitya, can I get the certificate as well?
Yes, you can also get it.
Great, that's great.
Yeah, you must get a special certificate.
Okay.
Because you come again, yeah. So because we requested you and you come again, so you must get a special certificate.
So anyone who has really joined, is there anyone who has come to my previous class?
Your voice is not audible, like it's a echoing.
Okay, give me a second.
Hi Neeraj. So Neeraj has one query in the chat section. If I miss one session, will there be recording? Yes, Neeraj, there will be recording which you can access. But to access that recording, you must keep student.connect@mybiz.ai in your inbox so that you do not miss it. So once after watching the recording, you can actually give questions which we give you as a project so that you can actually be eligible for the certificate. I'll let you know in after some time. Any other question?
I believe now my voice is not echoing, right?
Yes, now it is audible. So what are you saying?
I was saying, is there anyone who has joined my previous class? And
yes,
is there anyone, guys? Is there anyone who has joined my previous session on Python programming?
Let's see. So let us know in the chat section whether you joined the previous Python 2 days workshop with him. Just let me know in the chat section. Or even if you don't do, no, okay. So you can always watch it out. Like it was a very good session on 2 days workshop, and there was a live hiring test at the day.
What other topics we are going to cover in DSA? So Saurabh, we are going to cover the most important topics that are generally asked in top product-based companies. So we are going to cover those topics because we have limited time constraint as well, but I'll be sharing few study material as well. So please feel free to reach out.
Yes, so we will give Mr. Owen Saini's LinkedIn also in the chat section, so you can always tag him, connect him, and let him know that what you learned from this session.
Right. What is the purpose?
Yes.
Nitya, you want to answer that question?
Okay, so the purpose of this DSA sprint is to train the students. So as a company, we always believe in like training tech students. So this DSA sprint is basically creating some value in the tech student and giving them a DSA session, so that DSA is the most important topic in any coding interviews or in being an engineer. DSA is the core of engineering. So we thought that if we are the company to upskill the engineers, so why not to start from the basic upskilling and providing some values to the tech students. So this is the purpose, and also we want you to like be certified that yes, you have attended the DSA, you've been committed to this DSA whole month. So that's why we have conducted. I hope you attend all the sessions and like it, and also be able to serve any value in your life. I think Aman, my answer is clear to your question, or do you have any questions? Just feel free to ask.
Yeah, guys, so even if you're applying for any role related to software engineering, whether it's machine learning, software development, or website development. So the first round would be this particular coding round.
Yeah.
Just let me know who all are very excited for today's session.
Yes, obviously certificate does not matter and learning something do matter. I totally agree to you, sort of deep. But again, we are giving certificate just to give you a visual experience, like do you have achieved something. So
Right.
we give you certificate. So Rohan, you are asking something? So sorry to cut you in between.
No problem, no problem. Good for today. Yeah, just waiting for more students to join.
Yes. So we will start at 7:05.
Yeah, that can work.
Yes. So meanwhile, if you have any question, feel free to ask in the chat section.
Guys, let me introduce myself first. So myself, Rohan, I'm currently working as a data scientist at CBRE. So my expertise is machine learning, deep learning, image processing, and all these things can be achieved using Python programming language. So we require DSA as well.
Yes.
A few attendees have opened up their mic. They can ask anything.
Yeah, you can ask anything before the session starts. So once we start officially, just write it in the chat section, and last 15 minutes we will take the questions.
Aparajita, if you are pretty much comfortable with programming, so this session would be very much good for you. Just give me a quick heads up, guys, who all are comfortable with Python programming language, who are good in that.
There's a one heads up. Other guys, you can also let us know that are you good in coding or are you just starting in a DSA? Just raise your hand and let us know.
Because this particular session would be based on advanced topics, so you should be familiar with basic concepts as well, loop and all this stuff, and all this DSA would be taught in Python programming.
Yes, I think we should officially start. Or you have any questions, guys? So you just can write in a chat section, and we will start in just a couple of minutes, around 7:05.
Okay, no problem, Piyush. If you are a beginner, you just have to be familiar with for loop, while loop, and all this stuff, different data structures that we have. Parajita, it depends upon the concept only. I just help you building up the logic. You need to implement that logic in your own language. So this particular session would be taught in entire Python programming language only. It depends upon you, Roshni, like if you are comfortable in Java, in C++, so you can implement. Because at the end of the day, you just need the answer, right? It's up to you whether you want to learn, you want to go with Python, you want to go with C# or Java or anything. Who wants to ask questions verbally can raise their hand so that the session would be more interactive. Parajita, you have raised your hand by mistake, or you want to ask anything?
So I think we should start.
Yep, we can start.
Okay, so welcome to the MyWays DSA sprint. So we are first time doing this DSA sprint where the whole month there was a series of master classes only on DSA. So I guess we have good to go. We have to start it. Now, let me introduce MyWays to everyone. So MyWays is an edtech career accelerated platform where we used to, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, sorry, my network. So MyWay is a career accelerated platform where we used and dedicated to make us tech students basically experience pressure. We actually give a hiring opportunity to the tech students where just they can just give the test and get hired with our hiring partners such as Paytm, Google Pay, and also we just I'll just introduce about it after some time. So at the end of the session, I'll tell about this extended domain of MyWays where we play students free of cost. And also, let me give a quick introduction or mentor today. So Mr. Rohan Saini is our mentor today. He's a data scientist. He has been working from last 4+ year in data science, machine learning, and he's currently working at CBRE as a data scientist. He also has published his paper research. Am I audible? Yeah.
Yes, you
So
are.
okay, so he also publishes research paper and completed his graduation in the BTech, like BTech background. So we are very happy to host him today on the. I'll not take much of time and soon give a floor to him. So thank you so much, Mr. Rohan, to join us today and accepting our invitation to get again to have the sessions
Yeah.
again. And we are very happy to host you again.
Thank you so much, Nitya, for having me here.
Thank you so much. So I'll not take much time. So let me give a quick house rule. So this DSA sprint, basically we have a lot of sessions. Like there are 4 sessions which are related to this DSA sprint where you can learn the DS all over. After each session, we give a one project. So to be eligible in the project, you just need to fill the one form, feedback form that you want to give the project. And at the end of the concluding day, we also have a live hiring test. If you pass all the parameters, so you can also get placed. So I'll let you know it about it in the end of session. So right now I'll not take a much of time and will give the floor to Rohan Seni. And if you have any questions, feel free to write in the chat section. And last 15 minutes is for Q&A. And then after I will tell about our extended domain MyGurukul, where we hire students free of cost just based on their ability, not on their college. So I'll tell about it in the last. So I'll just give the floor now to Mr. Rohan Saini. And thank you so much.
Great. So after getting placed in product-based company, you can simply put on your LinkedIn profile that I'm placed in product-based company. I'm not coming from IIT and an IT background as well.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sharing
So,
my screen.
Yeah,
let's
so the floor is all now yours now.
Okay. Let me know if my screen is visible.
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay, so let me know, guys, like why these different data structures are required. Has anyone having any idea? Like why we required? I'm already having data structures like list, tuple, dictionary. Then why these different data structures are required? What is algorithm complexity? Why these different algorithms are created? Why? Anyone having any idea with respect to all these concepts? So one more thing, like this entire workshop for DSA would be taught purely in Python programming. So you can feel free to ask anything apart from that. Just give me a question. Let me start. Give me a second, guys. Yep. On Python programming. Okay, so since we are also having different data structures in Python, we are having list, we have dictionary, we have tuple, and we are also having sets. Great, so that's like efficiency and accuracy with less time, right? So in real time, you will be dealing with lots and lots of data, right? And you want that your algorithm would complete or would run on that particular data in less interval of time, right? So in that case, DSA comes into the picture. No, Abhay, you won't be getting that much. I will be explaining the entire algorithm, that how it works, so you can implement that algorithm in your own language as well. Okay, it's just a logic you can implement in any programming language. Okay, great. So in Python itself, I'm having list, dictionary, tuple, and sets, right? List means it is a data structure which contain different data types. I'm having integer, float, string as well. So it contains different data types as well. It is mutable as well. Mutability means, anyone having any idea what is mutability? Yeah, Sadat, I will be covering most of the topics. Today itself, we will be covering arrays, recursion, some sorting algorithms, searching algorithms, and yeah, Piyush, not changeable. I'm having dictionary with key value pairs, right? I'm having tuple. Tuple cannot be modified. It is not mutable. It is non-mutable, right? Non-mutable. I'm having sets. It doesn't contain any repeated values, so no duplicates. So these are the different data structures I'm already having inside Python programming language. Apart from that, there are different user-defined data structures as well. Yeah, Sudhir, you will also get this particular PDF. Definitely, man. Please let me know if I'm getting too fast or I'm getting too slow, okay? So that I can change that speed accordingly, right? And we both can be on the same page. We have arrays, right? Arrays is a data structure which contains same data type. Okay, it can be floating point numbers, it can be integers, it can be string values as well. So you can say in general or in brief, array contains data which are of same data type. Stack. What is a stack? Anyone having any idea what is a stack? It works on the principle of LIFO. What is LIFO? Right, great. Last in, first out. Suppose you have different books available and you have put on a book on top of it. So it means the last book will be the first one to be getting out of that particular pile of books, right? Right, you can say that, Chirag, great. Q is just different from it, or you can say opposite. It works on first in, first out, right? Trees. We have different node structures as well, right? This is how trees works. We will be also be covering BST, binary search tree. Anyone having any idea what is the difference between a tree and a BST, binary search tree? Anyone? Like the left part of the node should be greater than or equal to, right? Less than, right? Linked list. What is a linked list? So a linked list is a data structure. So this one contains the memory location of this second data type as well. Or you can say a pointer. Will that work for you, everyone? Right. This particular one, this node contains the address of or the pointer on which this second is located, the memory location. Right. We are having graph which works on different nodes, right? Different algorithms we are also having in graphs. We will be discussing in day 4 or day 5 of this particular stream. We have hash map. Hash map just like dictionary to take a reference of the entire data type, right? So let me know, like, please give me an overview over the chat window, like who are really excited for this session. Please let me know, guys, so that we can proceed further. Great, great, great. Let me rub all this. Okay. Give me a second. So we have completed algorithm introduction, like what are different algorithm data structures I'm having. Complexity analysis, we will be covering. Traversing. What is traversing? What is traversing? For example, I'm having an array 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I want you to apply a searching algorithm. I want to search what is the index position of 10. Not in a tree. Traversing means it can be any data structure, Shri. Right. Traversing means going through the entire data structure to see on which particular index location that particular point that I want to is passing by, right? So there are different techniques for traversing in arrays, in stack, in queue. We will be covering all these traversing technique. Inside the trees, we have different BST, we have different traversing techniques as well, right? So we will be covering that as well. Complexity analysis. So what is complexity analysis? Anyone? What is algorithm complexity? Suppose, yeah, time complexity. Have you ever heard about space-time complexity? Right. Space is the how much space that algorithm is give me a second, guys. It just crashed out. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm getting back to the session. Nitya, Nitya, can you please make me the co-host again?
Yes, making.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. It's showing me only host can share the screen.
Just made it make.
Let me see. No, just there's a yep over here. Yeah. Yeah. Am I audible now, guys?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm sharing again. Okay, so what is a algorithm analysis? So suppose I'm having an array. Okay, it can contain any numbers, right? In the first algorithm, I'm just indexing its 0th index, right? In the second algorithm, I'm giving the sum. I'm taking the sum of the entire array, right? And in the third algorithm, I'm creating different pairs. Different pairs means, for example, I'm having an array of 1, 2, and 3. So different pairs will be created. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, and all this, right? Understood? So we are having 3 different algorithms. So as I keep on increasing the length of the input, suppose I'm having an array of length is equal to 4, right? So you can see the complexity or the way this particular first algorithm will run. I believe this would be very quick, right? Because it's just getting the index of the first location. Okay. In this second algorithm, I want to find the sum, right? What I need to do is, for example, this is the array. I need to traverse to each and every location to find the sum of that particular, right? Is it making sense? So you need to traverse to the entire array. So in that case, the complexity can be n, which would be equal to the length of the array, right? In the third, I'm creating different pairs. So how I can create that? First of all, I need to traverse this to this particular array, right? I need to traverse to this particular array, and again I need to take 0 and traverse this again on this particular entire array again and again. So traversing 2 times, right? Is that understood? So in that case, your algorithm is having a complexity of n square. In this, your algorithm is having a complexity of only n. This particular algorithm is having a constant value. So complexity is having only a 1, right? So this is how Aparajita is having a very good question why we are traversing it again. So suppose, because in pairing, how we can create pairs? First of all, I need to pull out 0, right? Just like Hitesh did, IJ loops. We need to create 2 different loops on this. I need to pull out 0. Then again, I need to create an iteration. For example, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, and so on. Again, I will be pulling 1 over here. 1, 0, 1, 1, right? So we are traversing from this entire array twice. Great. So in that case, my complexity is n square. Let me know if you're having any doubt. We are having 3 different types of complexity. We are having big O, omega notations, and theta notations. Let me tell you what is the difference between these 3. See, for that particular question that I have asked, here it is. Suppose my algorithm is running in constant time interval. On the x size, I'm having the length of the array, right? Like my n, what would be the length of the array? On the y-axis, I'm having time, right? If I'm not having, I'm having a constant in my equation, so it will run on constant time interval. Just like I'm having the first algorithm as 0, right? Is it making sense? So it is running on a constant time interval. If my equation contains a linear function, just like I need to create a sum, so it is a linear time equation. I'm only iterating the traversing the array once. This is on only. While I'm creating the pairs, I was iterating twice. The time increases with increase in input size. I'm repeating again, the time increases with increasing the input size. Is that making sense to everyone? Please let me know. Give me a quick heads up, Sandeep. Okay, I believe only Sandeep and Priyanshu are able to go through it. Chirag, great. Let me erase all this. So I'm having 3 types of notations: big O, omega notation, and theta notation. Is there anyone who are aware about what is the difference between all this? What are the difference between big O notation, omega notation, and theta notations? Okay, no problem. That's why I'm here, guys. Let me scroll down. See, first of all, this is my function. This is my function, right, Prajita, upper bound. So big O will tell you the worst condition, worst case scenario of that particular algorithm, the upper bound. This is my function and this is my time for completing that particular function. When it's coming over theta notation, it will give me the lower bound. What is the minimum? It is giving me the upper bound. And theta notations is combining both all these. So you can say it is taking the average time of completing that algorithm, right? Big O represents the upper bound of an algorithm. Omega notation represents the lower bound of an algorithm. And theta notation encloses the function from above and below. Since it represents the upper and lower bound of the running, it is used for analyzing the average time complexity of my algorithm. Is that making sense? Please give me a quick heads up, guys. Okay, Sudhir, so what Big O is doing, Big O is giving you the upper bound. Upper bound means what is the worst case scenario of running that? How much maximum time it is taking? Okay. Omega notation will let you know like what is the minimum time. Yes, Sagar, it will be taught in Python only. Omega notation will let you like what is the minimum time, and theta notation would take the average time, right? So these are my different time complexities of running a different sorting. Sagar, so we'll be having 4 to 5 sessions on every Friday. We will be connecting and I will be explaining different case studies and different questions related to different data structures that I'm having. Will that make sense? Okay, so these are different space-time complexity of different sorting algorithms. Yeah, one hour you can say. We have quick sort of time complexity O n log 1 n, heap sort, and all this. I will be sharing a reference link so that you can understand like how these sorting algorithms work. So let me comes to array. Important question asked in top product-based companies like the tournament winner. Is there anyone who is aware of this particular problem statement? Yeah, Mohammed, these sessions are recorded. Is there anyone who has worked on this tournament winner question? Anyone? So what do we have is we are having two teams. One is my home team. Because at each particular algorithm we calculate only the worst condition. That's why how worst it can go. That's why we most of the time we calculate only the big O notation. Let's concentrate here, guys. Tournament winner. I'm having two different teams, one home team and away team. So this is my home team. Let me zoom in a bit. Let me know if you're able to see. 1 means home team and 0 means away team. So here instead, it means I'm having the result 0, 0, 1. What does it mean? 0 means away team has 1 and 1 means the home team has 1. Right? Is that making sense? So I'm having a different data structure. For example, this is iterated over here 0, 0, 1. 0 means away team has 1. Which is the away team? C#. Python has 1 and Python has 1. So you have already been provided with two teams and the solution, the result of that particular who has won that particular round. At the end, you need to find what is the total marks that particular team has got. Is that making sense? Or please let me know if I need to explain that again. Okay. Zero means away team. So in the first step, C# has 1. In the second step, Python has 1. So in the third step, home team has 1. Right? Problem statement is you have provided with two teams and you have already also provided with the results. You need to mention, you need to provide that which particular teams has the maximum marks. On each winning, you will be giving +3 marks. Right? So let me explain you which I've completed using different loops. In the first iteration, I have created a function in which you have been provided this competition and results, right? So you have already been provided with this particular array and this result, right? First of all, you have to create a dictionary of that, right? You need to store or you need to create a hash map, right? For creating the hash map, I'm using dictionary, so that in the keys, these two teams has been stored, and the values, the result has been stored. Okay. So in the first iteration, I'm checking if j is equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, so you will provide plus 3 marks. If it is not equal to 0, you will provide plus 3 marks to the second index. That's it. After that, you will just be taking the max of this particular, and here itself you can see the Python is the winner. It's just I'm traversing the entire array to different keys and value pair, right? Yeah, I'll be explaining hash map as well. No problem in that. So you can say generally this points dictionary, I have created a hash map, a reference table. The hash map is in the form of a key value pair. In this particular problem statement, my keys are these two teams and values are these plus 3 and plus 3 values that we are going to provide, right? Please let me know. No problem, guys. I will be sharing this PDF, so you can ask any doubt in the next doubt session as well. No problem in that. Recursion, let me explain one particular most famous search algorithm. Let me know who are not aware like how a binary search algorithm works. Or let me give me a second. 3-number sum that can work. Yeah, great. In this particular question statement, 3-number sum. Binary tree flows. In the upcoming sessions, I will be explaining binary tree as well. So let me explain you the problem statement, how it works. Give me a second. Let me, yeah. So you are provided with an array. It can contains any values 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 18, or 20, right? So you are provided with any target sum value, for example, 13, right? You need to find 3 particular data types from this particular that can make the sum 13 over here. You getting it? Aparajita, Firoz. We need to find, yep, exactly, triplet sum. So how you can do that? So typically that the worst case scenario would be we will be iterating or we will be traversing on this array 3 times, right? On each particular interval, I will check that what is the sum and then I will get the answer. In that case, what would be my space-time complexity of n cube, which is worst, right? But I want to run this algorithm in n to the power 2. How can I do that? Let me know. How can I do that? Yeah, we can apply a binary search as well. Or any other who are well aware like how we can apply that. Let me give you an example. Suppose I'm having an array. Give me a second. Uh, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12, right? Great. Yeah, we can do it by binary search as well. So how we can do that? Just give me a second. So first of all, we need to sort the array. Okay. So this entire array has already been sorted, right? In this particular function, I've also sorted the array. My first pointer would be on 2. Okay. I will be starting with the first index. My second pointer would be here, and my third pointer would be at the end. Right? So here itself, you can say my left pointer would be I plus 1. Here. My right pointer would be at the end. Is that making sense? So for I in range length of array minus 2, I will be creating a for loop starting from this only, because I've already taken this as my ith term. So first of all, we will be comparing 2 plus 3 plus 12. Right? In the first iteration, we will be comparing 2 plus 3 plus 12. My ith value would be only this 2 as of now. Only I'm changing 3 and 12. Only I will change 3 and 12. Right? So what is the sum? 12 plus 3 plus 2. Let's take a hypothetical situation, like I want to check whether 13 is the sum. Right. So what is the sum value of this? 12 plus 3 plus 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 is greater than 13, right? If we want a bigger value, so I will shift this pointer to here. I will shift my pointer here. Now I will compare 12 plus 4 plus 2. 12 plus 4, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, we want a lesser number. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Yep, we want a lesser number. So we will be shifting this here 10, right? Right, Saurabh. Just like a 2-pointer sum, we try to algorithm, like we try to replicate that value. Now, what is the sum of 10 plus 4 plus 2? What is 10, 14, 15, 16? Now 16 is again a bigger number than 13. We will be shifting this point to here now. And this will keep on continuing. If we are not having any match over here, then this value will shift to 2 itself here. Again, then this entire procedure happens. So let me explain inside the code, like what is happening. Current sum, I am adding the ith element, the left pointer element, and the right pointer element. Okay. If current sum is equal to target sum, I will append, or I will keep on increasing the left pointer and I will decrease the right pointer. If current sum is less than target sum, then again I will move the left pointer. If the current sum is greater than target sum, I will shift the right pointer. That's it. So apart from running this algorithm in O and Q, yeah, Vinay, the recording will be shared. This algorithm can run on an approximation of O n square. Is that making sense? Because at each iteration, we are increasing the left pointer and we are decreasing the right pointer. If we are not getting any matches, we are increasing the ith value. Let me know if you want to, if I want you to explain that again, I will explain it. let me cover one important algorithm, which is binary search. Yep. If there is no match, it will not return any value. But my ith value keep on increasing. Let me know like who are very excited about this binary search. Okay, Chirag, I'm explaining the code again. Give me a second. Yep. Okay, so in the first iteration, I will sort the array. Yeah, Dhwani, I will be explaining this after this. I will sort the array and I will create an empty list, which I'm going to store the entire triplets or the values I'm having. Okay. Iteration through the array itself. So suppose 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the ith one. In the first iteration, I will be taking I, then 3, then 4, because I need to fix a single value as of now. Append means to add any triplets value. If I'm getting any triplet from array and left and right pointer, so it will gonna append this particular to this empty list. Okay. Great. So I will be iterating, I will be traversing. Time complexity is ON62. I'll let you know, man. ON square. Yeah, sure. Because first of all, we are only iterating because we need to fix a value. After that, we need to create a left and right pointer. You getting that point? Because in the first iteration, it is traversing only on the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the second iteration, we are creating two different pointers, which will keep on shifting here and there just to match with the target value. So that's why this is of ON square apart from ON cube. Just let me go through the binary search, which is pretty much great algorithm. After that, in the second session, I will be explaining this important who are like Knuth-Morris-Pratt algorithm for pattern recognition. Are you aware of this particular? Please give me a quick heads up, guys. Yeah, binary search is the best. This is the most important algorithm which is asked in top product-based companies, guys. I'll be explaining this in the next session. Today itself, I will be covering searching, binary search, and yeah, I will be sharing this as well. So how a binary search works. How a binary search works. What are why these searching algorithms are created? What are these searching algorithms, right? We need to search a particular value inside an array, right? So how these works, let me explain. So for example, I'm having a array 0, 1, 21, 33, 45. Let me erase that. I'm so sorry. 0, 1, 21, 33, 45, 45, 61, 71, 72, and 73. Okay. And my target value is 33. So how this algorithm runs? Right, great, Aprajita. So in binary search, this is my left pointer. This is my right pointer. I need to find the midpoint of this. So how will I find it? What is the index value? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, the floor value divided by 2, right? So suppose this 45 now is the mid value. I will be comparing is 45 is greater than or less than 33, right? So 33 is less than 45. So we will be ignoring all these. Now my right pointer will gonna shift over here. Again, we're gonna find the midpoint. Suppose my midpoint would be 0, 1, 2, 3. This is my 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. This is my third index. So 3 by 2, 1.5, or approximately second value, 0, 1, 2. This is my midpoint. Is 33 less than 21? No, it is greater than. So this value is removed, and soon it will gonna jump to this particular 33 value. This is how a binary search works. Here in the Python implementation, first of all, we need to find a middlemost point, right? If target value is equal to potential map, the potential match is my target value, then it will gonna move, and over here through recursion itself, I am increasing or decreasing the middle value. Let me explain that again. Give me a second. I've created two functions over here. First of all, binary search, it takes the array and it takes the target function, right? After that, it will gonna return. I will be creating another recursion value. It will be taking array, target, a left pointer will be starting from 0th index, and the right pointer, which is starting from the last index, right? Over here, I have mentioned left and right value. If left is greater than right, return -1. If you are not getting any match, we're gonna return the -1 value. The middle value would be the floor value of left plus right, right? What is the potential match? The potential match is the value at the most significant middle of the array. Just if it is less than target, we're gonna move the right pointer. If it is greater than, then it will gonna move the left pointer. That's it. Let me know, please, guys. I'll be sharing this particular PDF as well. Great, Chirag. Searching in a sorted matrix. One last question for today. Then next week, Nitya would be sharing this. Next week, I'll be covering few more algorithms as well. Based on, I will be covering trees and linked list and this KMP algorithm. Yeah, sure, Firoz. So now you got a sorted matrix. This is a matrix. Now you need to create a algorithm. Who's please mute yourself.
Hello. Hello. Rohan, you are on mute.
Okay, give me a second. Let me fix that again. Just give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Okay, great. Where is it? Okay, so how we are going to search through this sorted array, or you can say this is a matrix, right? So any wild guess like how we can do that apart from traversing through each rows and columns? Yeah, just give me 2 minutes, Arunesh. I'll be covering this. So since this is a sorted array, what we are going to do is in the first row, in this particular example, my target is 45. I want to know the position of 45, right? In the first row, the end value contains the most positive number, the maximum value. If my 45, I want to check is 45 is less than or equal to 1000. So 45 is less than first 1000. So we will be neglecting this entire column, right? Let's jump on 15. Is 15 less than 45? Yes. We're going to jump on 32. Is 32 less than 45? Yes. We're going to jump to 35. Is 35 less than 45? Yes. We're going to jump on 45. Here itself, you get the answer. If the values is larger, we're going to jump to the column wise. If the value is smaller, we're going to jump to the row wise. This is how this sorting algorithm works. Here itself, you can say, I will be joining this column is this 1000 value and the row is the zeroth row and the last value. I will keep on comparing. If I get the greater number, I will be decreasing my column value. If I'm getting a lesser number, I will be increasing the row value. If I'm not getting any match, I will be returning -1 to -1. For getting into DSA, you will have to cover all these algorithms that I have. You need to cover different problem statement with respect to all this, right? We are having arrays, we have stack, we have queues. So as today I have covered arrays, you will be getting few problem statement based on these array conditions. Yeah, Firoz, that particular last value is higher, so we'll be neglecting neglecting this 1000 values. This entire column we will neglect. How many questions we need to solve to crack Mang? Just practice these particular. We have hacker rank, hacker earth, lead code, code chef from these particular, and I would recommend just go through these particular sessions that we are going to cover on every Friday. You will get to know that which type of questions has been asked in these coding interviews. And these questions are already been asked in coding interviews. Even in my organization itself, we ask these type of questions, like how we can optimize that particular algorithm. I want that particular algorithm should be running in more complex way, in less complex way. Let me know, guys, how was the session for today? I know it was pretty much fast, but it would be really interactive. And from the next week onwards, please give me a quick heads up, guys. Like, and if you are, just give me a quick heads up, like how to crack this particular. Okay, give me a second. Great, Chirag. Yeah, please share a quick feedback. If you want to connect to me over my LinkedIn, I'm giving my, yeah, Piyush, actually we were having some time constraints. So next week we will be covering this KMP algorithm, which is very much important for pattern recognition. Great. I'm sharing my LinkedIn profile. You can connect to me over LinkedIn. Meanwhile, over to you, Nitya.
Yeah, sure. So thank you so much. It was really a nice session. So we are opening our floors for a Q&A. Like if you have any questions, they asked during the session over the chat also, but still, if there is any question, you can ask in the chat section. So I'll just take some time to introduce MyGurukul and to introduce what this DSA sprint is. Then I can open the floor for the questions. So basically, MyGurukul is an initiative of MyWays, or you can say an extended domain of MyWays, where we can actually hire a students free of cost with our hiring partners. We have a hiring partners like Paytm, and Fleetex and many other growing startups and tech MNCs. So in order to be hired in those product-based company, you just need to crack our first hiring interview, which is completely online. Then first internal interview, then external interview with the hiring partners, and then you can. So there are three ways. First is the hiring test. Second is the internal interview, and third is the external interview. So after once you complete all these things, then you can actually get trained and learn as you go on the job. So first 3 months you will be learning, you will be training what to do, how to do over the job session. So if you are interested in, please feel free to fill this feedback form. And during this DSA sprint, we actually taking this hiring test live with all of you guys, but you need to like complete all the projects which are sent to you over the email and the WhatsApp number which you provided in the registration, Zoom registration. So please like provide like a number which are actually able to contact you. There's a one feedback form in the chat section also that my team will put in, and fill that form so that I can send you the PDFs and all the resource kits and the projects and with the deadline. So once you complete the project, you can, if your all the projects of all 4 sessions are up to mark, you can also be eligible to skip the hiring test and get shortlisted for the interview. So please don't miss any project submission during this DSA sprint. And if you have any question in the DSA sprint, just let me know, and please do not forget to fill the feedback form. Any question, just let me know.
Yeah, guys, please share the feedback link has been provided in the chat window. You can fill out that particular. Yep.
Any question regarding to the how the DSA sprint works, or how what kind of project? So basically the project is just based on the questions which are included in the session. So if you have learned the session in a good way, if you have been concentrated throughout the session, I can assure you that you can like give the project very easily, because all those questions based on the topic which is covered in the session itself. So there's nothing from out, it's only from this session. Any other question? Or if you have any doubts regarding MyGurukul or anything, just let me know. And also we have provided our community WhatsApp community link and Telegram community link. Feel free to join, because the update, the PDFs first of all which is getting shared will be available on that community link. So please make sure that you join those links in order to like receive all these PDF resources, projects, submission deadlines, and all these certificates. So just please feel free to join it, and do not forget to fill the feedback form. And if you have any questions regarding MyGurukul or anything, just let me. And also you can just, as it is a kickoff session for a DSA sprint, and we are first time doing the series of masterclass on DSA, you can just take the picture of the screenshots and say on LinkedIn, hey, I am attending the DSA Master Thing, and tag MyWays and Rohan Sani, and let us know that what is the best thing or best part of masterclass which you like the most, so you can able to feature on our page also. If you post it in a very innovative way, you can actually feature on a MyWays page also. And yes, recording will be provided to every student, so please do not worry on that. If you miss some part of the session, you can just go through it, so it will be provided. No issues. I'll send you the link of WhatsApp group on the email, or until then, meanwhile, you can join the Telegram. I'll provide you the WhatsApp group link over your email or on your WhatsApp numbers, which you have just registered while entering into Zoom. Any other questions? So guys, if you like this, please do not forget to take a screenshot and let us know on the LinkedIn that do you enjoy the session, and please do not forget to tag Rohan and MyWays so that we can know that you like. So there's a one question: what is the CTC for live hiring test? So basically, it will be revealed after that. But yeah, I can assure you that we have a great hiring partners like Paytm Money and the growing startups like Fleetech. So the CTC would be great. So once you clear the test, we will let you know. Or once you shortlisted for the test, we will let you know. Any other questions? I guess the floor is open for Q&A. Thank you so much, Rohan, for taking this session. If you have any question regarding the session, you can feel to ask Rohan.
I believe we can wrap up for today. I guess next week we will be covering trees and that KMP algorithm as well. So please be prepared, and I will be sharing that PDF with Nitya as well.
Yes, sure. I'll share with all of the one who are present here. So I'll provide them recordings, project links, and this PDF also. So when will be the test? So test will be on the last day of the DSA sprint. After the test will be on the last day of the DSA sprint, and based on this test, there will be a hiring. I think I have answered your question, Nayat. Nice session, good first impression. We are very happy to have this feedback from you, Hitesh. It's our pleasure. I think the questions for the session is okay. So yes, Rohan, we can wrap up the session for today. Thank you so much for joining in today, and we will obviously meet whole Fridays in this month.
Yeah, thank you so much. So guys, please join the next session. We will be covering amazing interview questions as well. Okay, guys, have a nice weekend as well.
Yes, and also there's a match on the weekend, the Asia Cup final. So enjoy.
I'm already having lots of session on weekend, so not for me.
So please attend the next session also, as he's also preparing notes of it on the weekend. So feel free to attend it. I think we should close the session. So do you have any questions for MyWays or hiring test or for me? You can just let me know, and then we can just wrap up the session. Okay, Aruneshwaram, I'll share the. Yes, you can have. Yes, Firoz, you can have it. I'll just share the link in the chat section. Any other question? If you have to, just let me know. Can you explain C++? Okay, Anil, your that suggestion is taken, so we will shortly do something on C++ session. I try to talk with Rohan to be in because you are already prepared for the DSS sprint, but we will surely explain about C++ in our upcoming session. So please don't worry, we will do that. Any other questions you guys have or any other thing? So guys, please give me a honest feedback on the, do you think that this session is working for you, and do you think any feedback on the session, and what do you think, how can we improve it more for your quality? Just let me know. Thank you, Chirag. It's our pleasure to host you. So guys, I have one more thing to tell you since you are here. So we are also planning to organize an offline session over Delhi and NCR. So are you guys interested in the offline meetups and placement talks and live hiring tests? Just let me know in the chat section. I would like to know your views on it. If you can give me a feedback on it. Oh, you are. But based on like if there is, yeah, we will do it in the different countries. Telegram link, Asmat, is in the chat section only. So guys, I'm just unmuting all, like you can unmute yourself and ask. Let's do chat. So you can ask me any questions if there is any. You can just unmute and ask. No, Arineshwar, online sessions are always there. We are just planning an extra offline session in your campus. And if any one of you is from Delhi and NCR and want an offline session in the college and no CPUs or any society, you can just write it down at the student.connect@myways.ai so that we can come offline to your session to conduct free sessions, placement talks, and hiring tests. So just let me know in the case your campus allowed to do an offline session. Arpajit, yes, we will do it for sure. Yes, Nariat, we hope to see you on our offline meet. Guys, I just unmute everyone. So it's great if you can just talk to unmute and want to talk. Or should I wrap up the session? Anyone? Piyush Gupta, you're from Delhi. That's nice. Offline meet. Oh, we can wrap up. So any question, or if you any one of you can unmute and self and tell or give any feedback, or what do you expect from my ways? What do you know about my ways? You are from Delhi too. Okay, so guys, you can ask in your college, like if we can do an offline session in your college free of cost for you, you can. Yes. So skills required to join my way. So basically you should be like good in coding in order to join my ways that MyGurukul program. So can you plan offline? Yes, obviously we will plan offline session across the India, but we are starting from Delhi and NCR. So just let me know in case your college is from Delhi or NCR, you can always feel free to connect over. I'm just dropping my email ID over here. So just give me an email on this ID in case your college allows us doing an offline session in your college. And also free of cost, obviously, as you know, my way sessions are always free. I'm just dropping my email, student.connect@myways.ai. I hope you all fill the feedback form so that we can improve our session also. So did you fill the feedback form and I should wrap up the session for today? Yes, Shravan, you're noted. We could conduct the session in different type of application should be used for different type of problems. Yes, we can. Can you please, Aneshwar, can you please conduct a session on wide user causing Mang? Yes, we are planning to do it in October on the bank. So yes. Any other questions or any other feedback, or just I think I should wrap up. It's 15 minutes late, and I hope you all enjoyed the session. Just let me know if you, in case if you feel that there is any things which we can improve on more. It's feel, and always feel free, excited to attend the next week's session. Yeah, sure. So in case you want to reach out to me or my way, so you just can write anytime on student.connect@myways.ai. I will always reply to you. Maybe it happens that I reply in one business day, but yeah, sure, I'll always there to reply to you. I think it's clear. Okay, Feroz, we try to increase extend the duration of the session. Yeah, noted. Any other thing for any other person? Okay, you cannot seem to find. So one of member of my team can send the feedback form again. It's in the chat section also. Hi, can somebody please send the feedback form again? Class material will be shared. Yes, all the videos and recordings will be shared soon. Okay, so just sharing the feedback form. It's in the chat only. I'm just sharing it with you. Just give me one couple of minutes. It's in the chat section. Yes, it is. So did you find the feedback form right now or not yet? Yes, it's in. Thank you so much. Okay. So I think I should wrap up now. People are dropping. So, oh, thank you so much. Firoz, we would like to hear your views on LinkedIn or social media if it is possible. So we are very happy to get your views on LinkedIn and social medias. And any other platform. And we are very happy that we are able to serve you well. So I think I should wrap up. Thank you so much, guys, for attending, and I'm really looking forward to get you in the next session so that you can attend the next session. And very happy that we have served some values to your life today, and we will do this in entire week of September. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend. Study hard, enjoy hard also. It's also very important. And thank you so much. Have a nice day.